It's chess, everybody. It's chess. Hi, welcome back to Spanless Gamer, where today we're playing 4 games for the NES. We are playing Evert and Lendl's Top Player Tennis. I don't know tennis, so I'm not sure how to pronounce that name. We are also playing 8 Eyes, Bases Loaded 2, and the Chessmaster. So our first game is Top Players Tennis, which came out in 1990, I assume. And the box art has 2 tennis players. I assume that's who they show, Chris Evert and Ivan Lendl. Not really sure, but we'll go with that. Okay, play the game of your dreams with Top Players Tennis, the only game where you become, I like become in quotes, Ivan Lendl or Chris Evert. But first, you've got 4 major tournaments to play: the Australian Open, the French Open, Wimbledon, and the US Open. Play singles against a friend or a computer, double up with Lendl or Evert to beat a computer, or play with a friend against a computer. There's excitement, action, and sweat as you play. Game, set, match, and win. Top Players Tennis gives you total command of the ball. Hit a passing shot, cross court, down the line, play deep from the baseline, serve with a volley, or take a game with an overhead smash. Set the speed of the serve and the spin of the ball, giving a top spin, slice, drop, shot, just like the pros. When you're ready, hit a quote-unquote miracle shot, where the ball can zigzag or soar straight up in the air. While you play, Evert and Lendl are by your side with advice at the touch of a button, so put yourself on the court with a pro. With Top Player Tennis, the only thing between you and the Grand Slam is you. Well, that's a pretty big obstacle, if you ask me.
Chris Everett.
Chris Evert.
Ivan Lendl.
Ivan Lendl. And you. We could be Lendl, Evert, or boy or girl. Be Lendl. Asmic Coliseum. The Asmic Open. Lendl versus Rich. Who's obviously, what's the name? The Tannenbaum. From the Royal Tannenbaums. Richie, I can't remember his name. Luke Wilson. We'll just call him Luke Wilson. I can't even serve the ball.
15.
Oh, I served the ball. Yep. This is some tennis for you.
Love, 30.
The very ska background there. The green and black checkered. Let. Whatever. Not a tennis guy. Or tennis video game guy. Graphics seem pretty decent. 6 sound. It sounded like a tennis ball being hit. 5.5. Really wasn't much musically. Story, I guess you're trying to become the champion. 1. Controls, they seem pretty decent for a tennis game. Funness, probably decent. 4, does it hold my attention? Not really, because it's a tennis game. Overall, it's going to get a 4. And let's move on to the next one. Alright, our next game today is 8 Eyes. So 8 Eyes came out in 1990, and the box art has a drawing of that dude with a falcon on his back fighting a skeleton bat guy, or a skeleton whose shield is being held by a bat. I'm not sure. Back of the box. Control man and bird in a fight for the 8 jewels of power. After hundreds of years of chaos, mankind has finally emerged from the ruins of, it's in the future, of a nuclear war. This world of distant future has once again flourished under the guidance of the great king, who harnessed the power of the 8 Eyes to rebuild the planet. The strange jewels of power are formed at the eyes or centers of the 8 nuclear explosion which nearly destroyed the Earth. In the wrong hands, the 8 Eyes could cause untold destruction, and now they have been seized by the great king 8 Dukes. In a desperate bid to gain control of the world for themselves, they have banished the king to the nuclear wastelands, and already are squabbling threatens to plunge the world to war once again. The task of retrieving the 8 Eyes falls to you, Orin the Falconer, the bravest and mighty of the King's Guardmen, with your fighting falcon, Curtis. Kurtrus. You must penetrate each of the 8 Duke's castles. There you will face the Duke's soldiers, the battle of strange nuclear mutants such as living skeletons, giant wasps, and mudmen. You must defeat the monstrous boss of each castle to retrieve the jewel of power he guards. Then, to complete your quest, return the 8 eyes to the altar of peace to await the return of the great king so that he may finish rebuilding the earth. Your reward will be the eternal gratitude of all mankind. Great. That's a lot to put on my shoulders, man. I only have 2 eyes. Egypt, Germany, Spain, Africa, Italy, India, Arabia, and the House of Ruth. This is very Castlevania. Naughty game. I will hit you with my stick. Keep wanting to dodge the bird. That's obviously my bird. But I'm so used to games having birds that try to kill you. It's more forgiving than Castlevania, because, you know, I suck. What are you? Why can't I hurt you? Birdo. Where do I go? Where are my 8 eyes? I'm just frustrated with it. Graphics. It's trying to be Castlevania, but it's not as good. 5. Sound. Sound is okay. Music was good. Story is interesting. We'll give that a 7. Controls, a 3. Doesn't control as well as Castlevania, so we'll give it a 3.5. Funness, 3.5. Does it hold my attention? A 3.5. And overall, 8 eyes is going to get a 4.5. Might be better than I'm giving it a chance to. I admit that, but it's just frustrating because I wanted to be Castlevania and it's not. So let's move on to the next game. Alright, our next game today is Bases Loaded 2, which is a baseball game, and it came out in 1990. And the box art here has Bases Loaded 2, the second season. You can enter a Louisville Slugger sweepstakes, details inside, and awesome action. And this guy, that guy. Back of the box, Bases Loaded, second season. Do you have what it takes to play and manage a World Series team? Nope. You've got all the tools: diving stops, leaping catches, stolen bases, precision pickoffs, a pitching staff, a junk balling lefties, flamethrower writings, and crafty old relievers, but the key is to know when to use them on any given day or play. You can tell a lot from your player's stats, the most detailed in video baseball history, from streaks to slumps right down to each player's biorhythms, daily mood, and physical condition. Beyond that, you have to rely on instinct alone, because this is the second season, when baseball becomes a thinking man's game, a war of nail-biting drama, strategy, and nerves, when a world championship rides at every pitch, and one wrong move can end your season. From the first costly error to the last clutch hit, this is baseball at its very best, a big step up from the original Bases Loaded and a world away from other video game baseball. Like the music already. 1 Eastern, because they don't have the real teams, will just be the P team. Yeah, that all sounds great. Go with the guy with the lowest ERA, Lester. Game 1, Philly versus New York. Pinch hitter. No, I don't want a pinch hitter. What am I doing? Okay, I'm gonna pinch hit the guy. I don't know what any of that is. I saw his heart rate. Oh, we get a little thing on the billboard. That's kind of neat. Also, how can I pinch hit a guy when he's already had a pitch thrown to him? Anyway. Baseball rules. Alright, this guy. You're a big man there, Hannon. Looks like you ate, like, a cow. Okay. Apparently I can't make contact with anything. Oh, 99 miles per hour. This guy's yeah, I know I shouldn't have swung at that. Alright, my turn to pitch. Strike. Yeah, I like this better than RBI Baseball. It's faster, graphics are better, even though I can't figure out how to hit the ball. Yeah, throw him out. Alright. Oh no, he's still... Oh, we got him in a rundown. Except I threw the wrong base. Damn it! Oh, there was no one there! Alright, well, I've seen enough of that. Let's rate it. It's baseball. Graphics are excellent for a baseball game in this era. 7. Sound also pretty good. 6.5. Music, 6.5. Story, I mean, there's none. Controls are solid 6.5. We'll give it a 7. Funness, a 6. Does it hold my attention? A 5, just because it's not real players or anything. It's kind of not as interesting. And overall, Bases Loaded 2, the second season, is going to get a 7. And let's move on to the last game of the day. Alright, our last game today is the Chessmaster, which is a game of checkers, I believe. And it came out in 1980 or 1990. And the Chessmaster is the ultimate chess partner with 16 levels of play to instruct beginners and challenge grandmasters. From the U.S. Chess Federation membership offer enclosed. Introducing the Chessmaster, the most powerful chess program in the world today, and the friendliest. With over 30 different features, the Chessmaster is a perfect chess companion, adversary, instructor for any chess player, beginner or expert. Watch the Chessmaster think, force him to move, change sides at any time. You can play, practice, learn chess alone or with a friend. Cool. Alright. Let's play it. It's chess, everybody. It's chess. Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you chess. Yeah, I'm not actually trying to play this. I do like me some chess, but yeah, you're gonna get my horsey guy. Nope. Okay. Yeah. Alright. I mean, it's chess. It's pretty neat. Graphics. I don't know what you want from a chess on the NES, but, you know, they're fine. They work. 5.5 sound. Not a lot. You can make sounds. It does have a little bit of music, so we'll give it a 2 there. There is no story. Controls. It's chess on the NES. 6.5. Funness, a 4. I mean, what do you want? A zapper game for chess? Funness is just a 4 because there are better ways to play computer chess. Does it hold my attention? Chess in general does. I do like chess, but I'd play a different version. And overall, I'm going to give it a 4.5. A pretty decent chess game for the NES. That's it. Like, subscribe, check me out on Patreon, and we will see you next game.